Hi guys, it's Kevin McCauley here from 30dayabschallenge.com. Today I'm continuing my series of videos on muscle building, and as you can probably guess, we're going to talk about muscle building nutrition and the type of things that you need to eat if you're really to have any chance of building the muscle that you need to build that athletic physique and show your abs. Okay, so we're going to look today at proteins and we're going to look at carbohydrates and how much of each one that you need. So you probably know that protein is the building block of muscle. Alright, you need protein in order to build muscle. So surely that means that if we just eat twice as much protein as we eat now, then we'll have twice as much muscle. Well, unfortunately you probably know it doesn't quite work like that, okay? And what we need to do is we need to basically break down the muscle fibers through exercise, and then that'll stimulate them to take on board more protein and to synthesize new muscle, okay? So we're going to look today at some lean sources of protein. But the first thing that we need to ask is how much protein do we need? How much is enough and how much is too much really? Now I said before that the body will, once you break down muscle, your body's going to be screaming out for this protein. It's going to need protein to synthesize the new muscle. But there is an upper limit on how much protein it can synthesize. And we need to make sure that we're not taking on too much protein, otherwise it's just a waste of money, okay? So ideally you want to be having 2 to 2.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So I weigh at the moment 76 kilograms. So I should be taking between 150 to 190 grams of protein from good lean sources. Okay, so let's look at a couple of those sources that we can take protein from. Good sources of protein are fish. We've got like tuna, obviously better if you're having tuna steaks as opposed to the canned stuff, but canned stuff is handy if you're making a sandwich or something like that. Inside here we've got some salmon fillets, really good, and another good seafood source are prawns, really low in fat. One way I like to start the day, make sure I'm getting some protein in the morning, is with eggs, okay? So eggs are a great source of protein. Only problem with eggs is that inside the eggs you have the yolk, and that's very calorie dense in there. There's a lot of cholesterol in that, so you don't want to be taking too many eggs, and especially the egg yolk during the week. So just easy, just scoop out a couple of egg yolks. If I'm making scrambled eggs, I'll have 2 eggs and 1 yolk, for example. Same with boiled eggs, I'll just take out 1 of the yolks. Another good thing for breakfast is your natural Greek style yogurt. Greek style yogurt has a little bit more protein in it than other types of yogurt, and very low in sugar. The problem with a lot of yogurts is they might look like they're healthy, they might say they're low in fat, but if you check the sugar content on them, they're normally really high. So stick to your natural Greek yogurt. Alright. Next one, a couple of my favourites. First one, turkey breasts, really good for making like a curry or just adding a little bit of spices to it, eating it with brown rice, really nice for dinner. And I think tonight I'm going to have my favourite, which is the good old steak. Alright, you can't beat steak. Only problem with steak is you can see the big bits of fat on that, so you don't want to be eating those, and you don't want to be eating these every day because there are a lot of fat in them, but great source of protein. And the fat is actually important, okay? We don't want to take on board too much fat because obviously we don't want to get fat or we're not going to be able to see our abs, but fat is a very important nutrient for building testosterone, and testosterone is very important for building muscle, which is going to help us to show our abs, so they all fit together. Now the next thing we need to look at are carbohydrates, and carbohydrates are really important because they give us the energy really to do most of our activities during the day, and they're really important for muscle building because you can't build muscle unless you have enough calories. It takes around 2,500 calories just to build 1 pound of muscle. That's about half a kilo. And that basically equates to around 400 calories. You need around 400 extra calories a day if you're a guy, 300 if you're a girl. If you want to be building muscle, say a pound of muscle a week, you're going to need those extra 2,500 calories every week. So when it comes to carbohydrates, we want to try and get them from low GI sources. So they are really like things like whole grains. For example, we've got the porridge oats, we've got brown rice, we've got wholemeal pita bread. They're really nice, really good for making a sandwich with, something during the day that you you need to be quick and easy. And very important are vegetables, or mixed vegetables. Okay, these are a great source of carbohydrates, but not only that, vitamins and minerals, which are really, really important just for your overall health, your immune health. So don't shirk on the vegetables, make sure you're getting enough of these, and also enough of your proteins, or sorry, your carbohydrates. And in terms of carbohydrates, the amount that you're going to be eating is going to be about 7 grams per kilogram of body weight. So for me, that's about 530 grams of carbohydrate every day. If you're doing a lot of cardio work, or your job involves a lot of cardio where you're walking about or running about all day or on your feet and you're trying to build muscle and you're a skinny guy and you're sort of struggling, then take on some more carbohydrates, maybe 8 to 9 grams per kilogram of your own body weight. Okay, so hopefully that helped give you an idea of how much protein you should be eating, how much carbohydrate you should be eating. Any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to be making some more videos shortly, and I'm going to break down how I would eat for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, how I would eat before exercise, after exercise, and then different snacks and stuff that you can eat during the day that are going to help you. Okay, so we're going to break it down into muscle building meals in future videos. The last thing I want to talk about today is a little competition, a little free way for you to get your hands on my Easy 6-Pack Abs System DVD and audio package. And inside that, there's also a 74-page ebook. I'm basically giving away a package of this just for any comments left on the Facebook fan page. So if you've enjoyed this video, head on over to the Facebook fan page for 30-day abs challenge. It's at facebook.com/30-day abs challenge. I'll put this video on there, and the best comment in the next 2 days is going to win a free copy of my 6-Pack Abs System. I sell this system on my website for $49, and you can get it free just by leaving a quick comment. It'll take you 2 seconds. Like the video and leave a comment, and you can get your hands on that. Anyway, that's me for now. Time to make some lunch, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.